It was the year 1991, a watershed in the history of modern India. As the Indian economy opened up, it provided a fertile ground for not just the free-spirited Indian entrepreneurs, but also some of the world's largest brands and MNCs. As they made a beeline for India, they found an able partner in one name, RJ Corporation.
Welcome to the RJ Corp family. RJ Corp joined Pepsi in the year 1991 as one of the pioneer bottlers in India and has grown to become the largest bottler of Pepsi in the Southeast Asia region. In 1998, we were awarded the Best Bottler of the Year award from George W. Bush, the President of the United States. In the last 4 years, we have been achieving the Best Bottler of the Year award Southeast Asia in India. We are a well-diversified group having businesses in food, beverages, real estate, hotels, education and healthcare. Now to be a global transnational dominating in the markets we operate in. Our guiding principle would be to create excellence in everything we do.
Today, we are the channel partner to some of the biggest and the most reputed brands of the world: Pepsi, KFC, Pizza Hut, Costa Coffee, InBev, Creambell, Cryobanks India, DPS, Modern Montessori International Singapore. From operating the largest bottling plant to food and beverages, healthcare, hospitality, retail and education, we are bringing an air of freshness and creativity on the Indian corporate horizon.
RJ Corp has its various business verticals. It started these in 1991 with beverage as its core competence area. It started it with a tie-up with Pepsi Foods Limited during the year 1991. It had at that point of time its first bottling plant at Agra. It expanded its beverage division by putting up more plants. Today it has 9 bottling plants in total. 2 of them are in UP, 4 in Rajasthan, 1 in Goa, 1 in Northeast, 1 in Nepal. These operations are, like always, are very viable propositions. These are on fast pace. These are growing rapidly. RJ Corp started its foods vertical during the year 1996 by making a tie-up with Yum Restaurants. It also got into KFC, which it has started in various parts of the country. These are 7 outlets as on date. Group during the year 2005 made a tie-up with Costa Coffee to start a coffee chain. Group also got few years back into extensive storage by making a tie-up with Cryobanks USA. The operations are under a corporate called Cryobanks India International Private Limited. RJ Corp has tried to achieve the best whatever it has touched. In fact, the operational efficiency of the group has always made all the business models a very viable proposals. This has also provided a lot of credibility with its financial institutions, which has also helped the group for the very speedy financial closures.
They say the beginnings of all things are small. On the contrary, there could not have been a bigger beginning for RJ Corporation. Partnering Pepsi was an onerous task given its reputation, size and its ambitious plan for India. A decade later, Pepsi is deeply entrenched in Indian consumers' psyche and we in Pepsi's. With 9 bottling plants across the country, it is supplying nearly 35 million cases per annum. We have proved more than adequately that we rise to any challenge.
Currently, we're seeing in India an incredibly dynamic market. We've got a competitor in Coca-Cola, which is seeking to convert as many consumers to their products as possible. Our goal is to not only grow the market, but also take share from Coca-Cola. And competition is important for us because it stimulates us to achieve higher levels of performance. Make no mistake about it, we're very keen in getting market share dominance in all the markets we operate in. And I recognise in West Bengal we currently have a big challenge in terms of overcoming the competition. But it is our goal through not only investment but also through our people to activate programs which convince our consumers to switch to Pepsi products. We'll look forward to working with you on these programs, but make no mistake about it, it is our goal to win in the marketplace, to be number one and to grow the business as quickly as we can. And if you look at the way that our business is operating in other parts of India, you'll see that during the last calendar year 2008, particularly in the last 6 months, we experienced rapid growth as we started putting into place programs in the field which enabled us to sell more effectively, merchandise our busy coolers more effectively, and the net result of that was we sold more products to more people more often. At the moment we're working on projects in Africa, and we're beginning bottling in Mozambique and hopefully very soon in Zambia. So the family's not only growing in India, but it's also growing overseas.
When we talk about the RKJ Group, it is important to talk about our value system. Being an Indian corporate house, it is steeped in its Indian value system, basically on the Indian samskara. First being respect for each other. Second, collaboration. Whatever we have achieved thus far has been because of the collaborative efforts of each other, not only within the organization, but also with our business partners. And lastly, freedom to succeed.
After our success with Pepsi, it was only in the right spirit that we partnered InBev in launching InBev India International Private Limited in 2007 as a joint venture where RJ Corp held a majority share with 51% controlling stake. The parent company InBev is a publicly traded company based in Leuven, Belgium.
One of the significant milestones which RJ Corp achieved in 2007 was the formation of the JV between the world's largest brewing company by volume and by revenue, that is InBev, with the RJ Corp, one of the leading food and beverage chain companies in India. The long-term aim of the JV is to have a 10% market share across categories in the first 3 years of operation and a clear leading position in the premium beer segment of Beck's Stella.
InBev has a rich history of nearly 600 years of pioneering spirit, and today it is a leading global brewer, selling more than 2.6 billion cases of beer each year across the globe, and a portfolio that includes some of the best-selling and iconic beer brands. Its vision is to be a top-performing brewer in India. The company's innovation, passion for beer, strong brewing heritage, superior quality, brand portfolio, and most importantly, consumer-centric approach is helping it grow at a meteoric pace. Since then, there has been no looking back. Two big brands from the PepsiCo stable came out, KFC and Pizza Hut. RJ Group, through its subsidiary Devyani International, owns and operates more than 70 outlets of Pizza Hut and KFC food outlets across North and East India. Pizza Hut has constantly and consistently delighted its consumers across demographic spectrums. Surveys conducted by independent marketing agencies have rated Pizza Hut as the most trusted brand in India for the last 3 years, 2006-2008 in a row. A recognition of its unwavering and steadfast commitment to excellence in everything we do. Kentucky Fried Chicken, or KFC as it's popularly called, offers delicious and finger-licking chicken products in major cities of North and East India. Today, both Pizza Hut and KFC enjoy immense success in India, made possible by a high premium which we have laid on quality and meeting stringent hygiene and sanitation practices in its operations. A cup of coffee shared with a friend is happiness tasted and time well spent. To delight Indian coffee aficionados, RJ Corp, in alliance with Whitbread Group UK, Costa Coffee, started its Indian operations under the Devyani International umbrella in the winters of 2005. Today, more than 40 outlets in NCR, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chandigarh, Ludhiana, Jaipur, Lucknow and other prominent cities are giving the people of India something to sip about.
We are presently in Costa Coffee only in northern and western India, but moving forward in 2009, we are going to Bangalore, Hyderabad and the other countries, other cities in India.
It really is an art making good coffee. And at Costa Coffee, leadership believes in educating and training its baristas in the art and science of coffee making as well as customer satisfaction. It's not just that we've had success with MNCs, we have grown and prospered with domestic giants too. like our partnership with the renowned Jaipuria on Cream Bell, one of the most popular ice cream brands in India. A joint venture between the Jaipuria Group and French dairy major Candia.
This was a remarkable job, getting into a frozen product. This was the first kind of an experience for the RJ Corporation to develop and establish a brand. This brand was in this decade of industrial ice cream manufacturing, has established its name as one of the top leading brands of northern and western region.
Devyani International has been running and managing Cream Bell with the same distinction as it has been with the other brands.
Ice cream market is at its nascent stage in India. It is not even as good as what the SAARC countries has, which is 0.2 liter per capita consumption. It's a huge potential. We have one state-of-the-art plant in Baddi. We are setting up another plant in Goa. We are expanding and consolidating our footprint in the country. We want to be a leading player in the ice cream industry in India.
Cream Bell today is synonymous with innovation and quality offerings. It has pioneered many variants in ice cream, offering a range of over 50 rich blends of exotic international and traditional Indian ice creams for the Indian palate. Cream Bell is in attendance to over 10,000 retail stores in the country. Apart from retail, Cream Bell drives 3,000 push carts and 25 ice cream parlors. Having carved out a niche for itself in the FMCG industry, RJ Corp, in keeping with its vision of being a well-diversified corporate entity, made a successful foray in the sunshine industry of healthcare education.
This is the new era of medicine. Cryobanks International India forayed into the field of stem cell banking in 2006.
It was as recent as 2006 that RJ Corp partnered Cryobanks International USA to set up the India operation. Cryobanks International USA is a leader in stem cell banking, a niche and highly specialized field in healthcare. Cryobanks India, under the leadership of Mrs. Dhara Jaipuria and with the able guidance of Dr. Naresh Trehan, one of the country's best-known cardiac surgeons, has set up the first modern, state-of-the-art cord blood stem cell bank with a clear-cut objective of becoming one of the largest cord blood stem cell banks and a highly specialized training center in the field of cord blood banking. At Cryobanks India, the special focus is on research of stem cell therapies as a potential treatment for cardiac diseases and diabetes. Towards this, it has set up 28,000 square feet state-of-the-art stem cell processing and banking facility in Gurgaon, Haryana.
In 2008, Cryobanks International India spread beyond India to Bangkok and set up a facility under the name of CryoViva, which was the first facility set up by any Indian firm in stem cell banking outside India. In the last 1.5–2 years, Cryobanks International India has had a national footprint and today provides counseling as well as collection facilities all across the country. In the last 1.5 years, Cryobanks International India has grown phenomenally by nearly 300% in the last fiscal year alone.
Cryobanks, with a team of medical professionals that has been extensively trained, certified and educated in cord blood processing and quality assurance, processes at Cryobank International Incorporated, USA. The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. At RJ Group, we recognize our role of giving something back to the society that we are part of. Honing young minds and developing future thought leaders is something that we are constantly doing. No wonder it has been associated with excellence in education. The group's foray into the school education is intended to provide exceptional opportunities for the development of the academic abilities of the students. At RJ Corp, we are doing it with modern Montessori International Singapore and have plans to open preschool educational institutions across the country. RJ Corp has also partnered with Delhi Public School Educational Society to run and manage its school in Gurgaon and Jaipur. As a buoyant India charters her course to becoming the next superpower, RJ Corp is well poised to excel in all its endeavors and deliver the highest customer satisfaction across all verticals and create multiple opportunities for people who share our vision. creating excellence in everything we do. Partnering growth, creating opportunities.